Introduction to Social and Cultural Study, Innuit Canada. Introduction to the Innuit Society. Innuit is a group of culturally and historically similar indigenous people traditionally inhabiting the Arctic and subarctic region of North America, including Greenland, Labrador, Quebec, Nunavut, the Northwest Territories, Yukon, Alaska, and Chukotka districts of Chukotka Autonomous of Russia. Many Inuit live in 53 communities across the northern region of Canada, mostly along the Arctic coast. Inuit culture is based on a hunting lifestyle and criticized by a strong sense of community that they empathize the importance of working together for the safety and survival of community. Inuit people usually sharing food, cooperation, and respect each other. Moreover, resilience is one of the main culture too. They have adapted to survive in some of the world's harshest environment of thousands of the years. During roughly 4,000 years of human history in Arctic, the appearance of new people has brought continual culture change. The ancestors of the present-day Inuit, who are culturally related to Inupian, Northern Alaska, Kalaalleq, Greenland, and Inuit, Siberia and Western Alaska.
Social control. If they face with unpleasant behavior in their units, steps they will take are ignoring the problem, gossip, shaming, or embarrassing, ridicule, and ostracism. If the problem becomes more serious, the members will do the physical ostracism, which means they will move their camp without the wrongdoers known. On the other hand, mostly men have their more formal ways to solve their conflicts. They will choose either fistfights, wrestling, or song duels.
Social norms. Hunting is an important survival skill or Inuit culture. Knowledge of a local wildlife and the survival method combined with the incredible practice, hunting skill, cycle, mental health, stamina, and the courage are the most valued in the traditional Inuit culture. Also included with the unique games show traditional Inuit treatment, such as a 1-foot high kick, 2-foot high kick, snail jumps, leg jump, airplane, chuckle hop, and snow snake. Other than that, traditional Inuit food included Arctic char, seal, polar bear, and a caribou. They also often eat raw, frozen, or dry. The food which are native to the region are the packet with the vitamin and the nutrients people need to stay healthy in the harsh winter conditions. Social stratification. Innuit Society is based on the teamwork and the general agreement. The community has a good sharing importance of the values, what the good behavior they should apply, and what is regularly expected of them. Innuit Society was structured by the immediate family, along with the extended family of a grandparent, cousin, of the blood, and the marriage relationship. These are units that live in close proximity. All kinship relations that have been established remain in the forest until death. Innuit Society is also characterized by an honorable connection between children and adults. Children of Inuit love to visit various households, hanging around for the short visit and then moving on. Inuit children may appear to have a lot of freedom, but in different ways they are disciplined.
In 2020, there was a project that helped both governments and Inuit groups to come out with informed decisions about future resource development by mapping underwater geological structures. The reaction from Inuit people from the eastern Arctic was not that pleasant, as it used seismic testing in Lancaster Sound. They were afraid it would have big impact on whale migrations because it was their source of continuous living. Therefore, they sued the Canadian government to halt the project.
Culture assimilation. For the Inuit,
Inuit contact with the modern world has been an abstract translation lasting only about 30 years. Their lifestyle today bears little resemblance to that of their grandparents. Their kayak have been replaced by motorboats. They live in wooden houses instead of igloos made of snow or earth. They use guns instead of harpoon and travel on snow scooter instead of dog sleighs. Not only that, but the Inuit live in real village that they share with foraging. This change of lifestyle has destabilized the Inuit above all the younger generation, and a combination of frustration and depression have brought here to roll unknown social ills such as alcoholism, suicide, violence, and delinquency. Nevertheless, many traditions survive a sense of extended family. The link with nature, including some varieties of shamanism. They need to think over before making decisions, a taste of traditional Inuit activity such as sport and games, and a desire to keep on speaking the language of their ancestors.
To preserve their culture, in 1973, Labrador's Inuit people established the Labrador Inuit Association (LIA). They successfully became a self-governing people under the Nunasiavut government after negotiation with provincial governments, which covers the northern Labrador coast, also the communities of Nain, Hopperday, Regulate, Margovic, and Postville. By doing so, they have access to food and splendid their ceremonial traditions as the results of harvesting fish and marine mammals. From their rich resource region, for modern adaptation about Inuit people, they still use modern tools such as snowmobiles, motorboats, and guns for hunting. Apart from that, there were schools, church, and government office in Inuit village. They also work in mines and oil fields. Inuit people combine traditional knowledge and modern technology to make a distinct change. Some Inuit people who live in Canada have made a market for homemade headcrafts, fish catches, and tourist venture.
Conclusions. Inuit people show a great model role in how to preserve their culture and identity. They take professional action by getting noticed by the government so nobody were there to disturb their custom. They use the opportunities smartly, which other countries can learn and